Okay, I lied. There's not 3 minutes till the stream starts. Hello, everyone. Um, I always just put the like, hey, we're starting soon, and it starts on a 10-minute timer. And sometimes I get ready sooner, so don't always trust that timer. I try to not have that thing on for too long, but I do want it up there to give a shout out to all the amazing people who support me via Patreon. It's a weird, cringy way of saying it, but I just want to be like, I do want that up there so people at least like they know that like I think about you and thank you. All right, enough about that cheesy stuff. Hey all, we are going to play some Vynnset. I think today is just going to be a cool, just gameplay stream, nothing too fancy. We're going to review the deck that we currently have. We're going to talk about some of the changes we've made. And then we're just gonna play some games. I think ideally I'd like to try to face some oh my God, there's a legend in chat. Nico, how have you been? I saw you posting recently. Let me switch this. Are you dabbling and not playing Vincent? Because pretty much like when I think of Vincent, you are like I feel like one of the star people that I think about. Um, who are you playing these days, my friend? Also, it's so good to see you, and we still need to meet up IRL. Because I feel like I would love to buy you a drink or a coffee or whatever. Mr. Chips is here too. Um, oh my gosh. Hey folks. So we're doing the cultist list. I'm not playing Vincent, nor do I any near-term plans. So, okay, okay. Um, okay. I definitely will. I'm getting married in literally a month. It's gonna be a month from like today on a Saturday, I guess, August 9th. So like a little under a month. And then after that, I will be free to like stream more, play more, all the things more. So I'm guessing Casey is Kansas City, and I'll make it out there. And I'll scream at the top of my lungs, Nico, where are you? Um, but this is the list we're playing with, and we've made a few adjustments. We brought in the invert existence for gravy. I'm gonna try condemn for verdants. Gotta go walk the dog. I'll be back. Mr. Chips, go enjoy time with the dog. I appreciate you just kind of coming to say hi. And thank you so much. Yeah, I know. Getting married, adult stuff, scary. I wanted to bring back my one shelter just because I have one shelter, and I want to try this into like Slippy and Syndra's. And we're just gonna run it. I've been kind of like this. This was a meme. This was a joke, but I've been kind of just like not able to put in the reps recently. I play pretty much only during the stream. Wait, did you say you will be I will not. I wish, but I won't make it as far as like any events go. Um, I pulled the one trip. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. So I'm not going to. I don't currently have any plans to go into any events. I think I'm gonna save money for a little bit after wedding stuff. But then after that, we'll see. Oh fuck yeah, we got a Verdance. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need the practice into this. This is perfect. We wanted this. So let's go Verdance. We're gonna bring in AB. I'm actually going to bring in the Reaping Blade, and we're gonna test things out. Um, for Verdance, we're bringing in two mobs. I feel pretty good about that. 61. I actually want to bring in one more mob. Shadow puppetry is pretty aggressive. I really don't want to go too high. Let's keep it at 61 and let's go with this. Let's do a 62 list. Um, Beautiful hand. This is like such a pretty hand. Let's go for damage. And we're not going to arsenal, but that is fine. This is everything we ever wanted, yo. This was like okay. This is for me personally. I don't know if Vincent is favored into this. I want to say it's like pretty close, but for me, Verdance is hard. I imagine there will maybe heal right now. Oh no. Okay, so we'll see. We have a pretty nice start here. As far as it's really bad for it, right? That's what I think too. Okay, so we're gonna do this. This is coming in for two. I think we can just get rid of this. Um, And I don't really want to. I'm trying to think how we can do this. I kind of wish we had flail here. Um, what do I want? What do I care for here? Because we're gonna probably machinations, and we'll put widespread away. Actually, we could put deathly wail away. And what we're gonna end up doing is machinations, and I think we might banshee just because of its dominated or it's overpowered and it's more damage. And then I want to just follow it with a reaping blade. I think here. I'm already missing flail. Like I'm already missing flail, but I want to try giving reaping blade another go. I just added reaping blade back for specifically for this matchup, and I want to just try it again. So we'll do that. Yeah, we're just gonna go for this, and we haven't seen. I mean, it's so early in the game, so they have all their D reacts. The thing is, they won't have the. Oh, okay, they won't have the. They're maybe they're trying to decompose here. So maybe that's what this is. They're trying to put as much stuff into the arsenal. So if they have like, or sorry, the graveyard, so they can arsenal. So let's see what happens. And then we're just going to follow up with Reaping Blade. We want to try to at least get as much value out of this possible because we can get fatigued. We could like easily run out of juice. Okay, so they're just going to block as much as they can here. And I'm imagining here what's going to happen with the overpower. So E strike. Is there a D react? There's no D react. I don't really want to arsenal a 4 cost card. So we'll just come at them with another 3. Cool. Not too shabby. And we are kind of like okay here, right? So I'm actually going to put the Haunting Rendition. Interesting. Yeah, we can put Haunting Rendition away. So this is more combo. This seems like it's a combo heavy version. So I think what we can do here is I'm going to do this. And I wonder if it's worth doing another Machinations. I do want to, I think, arsenal this other Dirge for next turn. Hmm. Machinations, I don't want to use right now, actually. But I don't want to hold both of these. I would like to have this Dirge in my arsenal. Um, the reason is just because, like, let me think of it. Please bear with me. We can do damage. I think we just send machination. That's 2 machinations down, and I have all 3 envelopes, so I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm less sure of that. Uh, okay, we're gonna send this. Also, Nico, if you see my misplays, you're a wizard, so like call them out because I feel like I trust your lines at this point. I'm a little rusty. I've only I haven't played much in the last like 2 weeks. So they're pitching for this. Okay. Okay. We have another overpower. Now, do we get their D reacts? No D reacts. So I'm don't have the downside of having dyadic is no tunic here. And we wouldn't have had it anyways. Here, I'm just going to the question is, do I want to urge now? Let's not. I could get blown out here. I would just oh, but I'm playing my own game. Okay. Nico, you focus up. Okay, Summer's Fall, 6. So this is 6 damage here. We can block some. So I think what we end up doing here is Summer's Fall reacts. Ira just goes discard the Flush the Fist to her headpiece to get a Miss Boss and that no effect. Oof. Oof. Okay. So here I think what we're gonna do. is they got rid of a rune chant. That's fine. So I'm glad I have the dirge. We're gonna block with huh. I might keep this. I might keep the six to go down for healing potion. Or for Reaping Blade to be a thing. Um so here's what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna put Deathly Wail in. Then we can Deadwood Dirge. Then I can Shadow Puppetry to go again, so I have the two rune chance, and then I'll have the Widespread Ruin to pitch, and I can put the Temptation away. Or I could hard cast the I could hard cast the Ruin. So let's start with this. Let's go ahead and take some damage here, and then let's send the Deathly Wail. So there, no way is a full red hand. Okay, no, they just did a little bit weird. So I'm inclined here to actually send widespread from hand. I don't really think I want an arsenal, and I like to have I've taken the self damage, and hopefully I can get a hit here to fill up our bin because right now I'm a little empty on bin, and I think we need to just keep applying pressure here. Okay, so this is gonna hit. It has no benefit. Oh, Sonata Galaxia. So if we send Widespread Ruin, that is going to get discarded. We might as well banish this and look for something else. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we got rid of a Sonata Galaxia. That's totally fine. We're gonna send the additional hit here, and then let's see if we get lucky on the second banish from the top. What is in this arsenal? Probably another healing potion. And now we close the chain. We hit a rune break. We love it. Sorry, the clap might have been loud. And we're looking pretty good here. So they played out another one of these. Cool. So what do we do here? We're going to be at 3. This is very interesting. This is super interesting. I have to think about this. Thinking, please bear with me. Thinking, please bear with me. So we have this, and we have, let me see the arena. 2 chance, so we're going to go up to 3, so we can send the Phantom Banshee. Then we'll probably play Malefic Incantation. And do we want to do a Creepers play at this point? Because we could, Creepers, they got to go again with Malefic. What does that do for us? I think, no, I think what we do here is put in the Ruin, play the Incantation, send the Phantom Banshee, and then if they take damage, we will pull them to put our eulogy in, and so we'll have a full bin, and that'll make me feel better. So here we would I love to just leak any damage. We can leak 1 damage. Okay. If we can activate this coal, I'll be so happy. We have they need to give us 4 cards or a D-React. So it'd be 3 cards, right? If they don't have a D-React. A blue, and then fuck. Okay. Well, there's that. We'll pull the coal. We're gonna put the coal in Arsenal then. Yep, and then here's the other D-React. It'll be insane. I'm cool with that. You want to choose to pay 1 life? I don't need to pay 1 life. The cultist list doing cultist things. Oh, they had the deer yacked. They were probably gonna send an arsenal that. Beautiful. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at this. I love this. This is everything I wanted. Ring of Roses, condemned to slaughter. I'm so happy today. Um, but also, what do we do here? Because we have to destroy an aura. Um, hold on. You know what we'll do? We're actually going to start with what does Condemn to Slaughter do? Condemn to Slaughter is going to kill Ring of Roses, my friend. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to send Widespread Destruction. And then we're going to condemn to slaughter, killing or malefic. Yeah, so read this. Condemn to slaughter. Your next rune date attack is +1. You may destroy an aura you control. If you do, each opponent destroys an aura they control. So, like, maybe I should have used that now. So this was a very interesting play, actually, because I could have used it first to get a 7-point break here. Um, yeah, so it's specifically brought in to handle Ring of Roses. Um, so that's gonna full block. Oh, fuck me, I'm an idiot. They can just destroy this. Ugh. Okay, so we messed up. Oops, 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 oops. Oops, oops. Ah, I'm freaking out. Okay. So I messed up heavily here because they can now just destroy this token aura. So what we're gonna do is actually say, why did you do that, Captain Fabton? Scrib, I messed up. I should have. I completely forgot that they can make auras here. So Ring of Roses is now totally fine for them. I think I'm just going to send. I think I'll just send an eloquent eulogy. Yeah, let's just send an eloquent eulogy. And I'm going to put the condemned to slaughter in arsenal. So I should have used it first. This was a big misplay. I should have used the condemned to slaughter first because I forgot they could just have the embodiment of Earth. But that's fine. And I'm actually scared to put this in Arsenal in case they have this Arsenal disruption card. So I'm going to do this. Oh, did we just? Oh, no, that's our original. Never mind. Yeah, yeah, this is fine. We're cool. So we have a lot of block options here. So we will use Ring of Roses now. Or sorry, we're going to break the Ring of Roses this time. Also good to see you, Scrib. And also, hi, Gallows. Gallows humor. Okay. They're just healing. Is it happening already? Are they doing the crazy thing? Okay. So there is disruption. It's from our hand. And we are going to be at 1 rune chance. So we were not going to have any rune chance to send that. Um, okay. Let's do choose a card above the bottom. Hmm. I have a yellow here. I'm going to play this from hand. Let's put that at the bottom. We're going to pitch a whole bunch of stuff because we're going to pitch. Oh, we're not going to be able to pitch a whole bunch of stuff unless we have to then we have to keep this at take 8. That's fine. Okay. So here, what we'll do is let's go ahead and put this inside. Then we'll go ahead, play Contempt the Slaughter, and we're gonna get rid of Malefic. Then with the 2 floating, we'll do this, and then we'll send a Deathly Wail for 6. So they get rid of their Ring of Roses. That's cool. Memory of a goldfish. Me too, brother. Yeah, yeah. Let's not Arsenal code. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Literally, you like my brain was like, "Meh." um. So right now, Reefing Blade hasn't done anything for us, right? Because then this is the whole thing where like with Reefing Blade, it's not going to have value unless we keep ourselves low, and if we keep ourselves low, the Storm Strider combo makes sense. So Reaping by we'll see. We'll see. Like maybe it's making them do some awkward things because it makes them take damage. Um, what is this one? Yeah, okay, that's fine. You can create your pawn per token. Um, so we are very happy because we got rid of Ring of Roses. Want to get a game when this is done? I don't have much of it. Yeah, yeah. Who are you playing these days, my friend Nico? I could use. I'm looking for practice into Gravy, Verdance, Slippy and Syndra. Okay, so we got them kind of low here. That's kind of nice. Um, let's just chill. We're gonna probably get okay. Another condemned to slaughter. Another one. So they heal up. Is this gonna hurt me? Right, because I popped the hands. I'm okay taking one. I'm okay taking this. Oscilio. Actually, yeah, I would like I'd like to let's do an Oscilio match. Yeah, I'd love that. Seven. So what does our plan here look like? We're gonna have one, two rune chance. We could put this in thinking, please bear with me. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Okay, thank you, Nico. Yeah, I'll try to go a little quick. I just want to think about this because I don't know what we do here. The combination of reaping and not tuning. So yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I'm like dyadic. Do I need dyadic? We might as well block a little with dyadic here because it's not doing anything. Like dyadic, it was always I was like meh on. Um, but I was like, because I'm doing reaping, like dyadic makes sense because it's AB3 because we don't have Grimoire. What are we putting in? This isn't doing anything anymore, right? And we are there's I mean, it helps. This does help. So we could block with widespread. Widespread and this. And then on our turn, we just send Deathly Wail from hand and then Arsenal of Temptation or something. Put the coal inside. Sure. I don't know how I feel about it, but we're doing it. We could have put the ruin in and gotten rid of coal, and that was a thought. I didn't entertain that thought too much though. And I think that might have been wrong. I should have probably considered putting the widespread ruin in more. But here we are. They just took arcane damage. So what happens here? So Condemned to Slaughter came in handy. What is this art, by the way? This is like a voodoo doll being torn in half. Um, if they do not, there's a D react. Do we use so if we're gonna call anyways, we might as well use Temptation because it's gonna get called away. And then if they don't have the D react here, then they will discard a can. We'll discard something. Yep. And let's let them sync first. So they do that, and then we will take the damage to get two rune chance. And they'll get rid of something here. And condensed art is pretty meta. Yeah, yeah, it's like insane. Okay, so we just got rid of another D-React from their hand. And then we don't have, yeah, we get this this is Reaping Blade dyadic combo is terrible. I'm back to, okay. So here's an interesting thing. Um, do I want to take four? Do I want to pitch for this? I want Machinations damage to go through. Man, if I had an Eloquence or no, actually, this is fine. We could just go full. We're gonna go full tilt here and see if they end it here. We'll take the two, and that's that. And I think we can just send everything. So we'll do this. We're gonna do Machinations, and then as long as they take damage, okay, maybe they won't. They just need to take some damage here. Please take one damage. Yeah, fuck with the Arctic Gallows. Please take one damage. Because then we can Feral Moon Dirge, send the other. And we have two preventable, and then we can Arcane. We can block a total of four damage. That's cool. Please don't. Um, yeah, nothing happens then in this case. So what we do here is I think we're just gonna Reaping Blade and put the Dirge into our arsenal because we need to send I wish this was Tunic so bad, but then we would have no AB. So maybe I'm crazy. As long as they take damage, dude, they never take the damage here. Yeah, I know, I know. Well, what do you know? They took the damage. Okay. So please no Arsenal Disruption. This is gonna be damage. Okay, so what are we doing? We are blocking. I think the Air Jordans are coming out. So our whole shabam here is what do we? I think we just like block kind of heavily here, taking one, and then we could send all this Funeral Moon. What do you do? Yeah, and then we just do. Oh, we have yeah. We do Dirge. Um, interesting because we could cussing and get the cussing out with the Dirge. Just joining. How's it gone so far? Corner on Jacob. We were looking okay, and now it is looking close. But we did get rid of their Ring of Roses, so we're happy about that. We're gonna try to win this one. Let's see. So cussing, we could use it. It's risky because we need the pitch to defend ourselves. Um, yeah, like we're in a weird spot. I I actually think we're okay to block. I think we keep the whale and we put Funeral Moon in, and then we dirge. Because I want to keep the yellow pitch here to block four. Does the Funeral Moon two like? Does this help us? Um, I don't know. Corn, I'm gonna try to do this for you, my friend. But let's see. So we could block with a mauve because I want to put Funeral Moon in. Then I want a Deadwood Dirge, Deathly Whale to have the two RAB for this. Mob is not doing anything. They're not taking the damage here at all. So we're gonna do something wrong. At 6, you can only die to exact bare minimum. Yeah, well, we're at 4 now. So we're going to see what they've arsenaled. We're gonna put Funeral Moon in. Then we're gonna Deadwood Dirge, and then we're just gonna send Widespread. And then here we're gonna see what happens. Do they think they can end it now? They need one pitch for Storm Striders. They don't want to lose their arsenal, so it might not be a D-react. They don't have Crown anymore. Come on. Stay on target. Another Warmongers? Get that out of here. So I don't think we're getting blown up this turn, but we're going to go down to 3 because of Funeral Moon. D-react from Arsenal. Okay. So is this Deathly Whale going into our damn, is this going into our damn. No blues, we're cooked. Two arcane barrier for this. It's coming in for 1. If it hits us, we can make a Funeral Moon. This is so dumb. I'm kind of screwed now. Like there's no way out. They need to do anything. And I don't have any blues. Where's my I took the damage. Yeah. Give me this. This was dumb. This was dim. I was kind of just like, eh. Like I'm gonna just you can kill me. Like I'm kind of like I think I've learned a bit from this game, but we'll try and do more. Um, they didn't moon me. So is this the red thing? They could have just tried to kill me here. So we're gonna put this in, and I actually don't think I want to use this because we need the pitch. We need the pitch. We can't use this. I don't think we can use. I can't. I don't think we can use envelop because we need the manas. So I think I have to just send whale here. On like I have to make them have it. So we either yeah, Verdance and stuff. I appreciate. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we can hear. What do we? I'll listen to you all here. We can either send Phantom Wraith 6 vanilla with 2, force them something, or we could go for the envelope. Maybe we just send the Phantom here, but then this hand is kind of bricked and fucked. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. I kind of think we just send Phantom hold 2 for this because that's the maximum blocking we can do. Gallows, if you say envelope, then you know what? Fuck it. We make him have it. I'm with you, Gallows, and we're gonna go to the gallows together. So can there it is. There it is. It's a red. It's a red. It's a red. There it is. Deal 4. Yeah, it's exactly deal 4. So we needed to have a non-red in hand, and I think we would have lived, right? No, 5 would have been 2, 4. Yeah, we would have lived by we would have had 1 life. But then they would have been able to hit us with the thing. So there was no way this was gonna happen. Let's just take it. GG. So good game. Um, what felt good, what did not feel good. Real quick, let's take a quick review, and then we're gonna go play our friend Nico Brew. Um, Auras felt fine. We were able to push damage just fine. There's a couple. We made a couple misplays. I remember with like some condemned to slaughter goofs. Um, the main things I want to think about are Reaping Blade and Dyadic. Dyadic, I don't think I need it here. Um, yeah, I would rather have Tunic than Dyadic, and I just don't know when I ever want Dyadic unless it's like maybe Marlin for blocks. But yeah, I don't. I'm not too sure on that one. I'm gonna try to do more after we face our buddy Nico. Oh God, don't scare me, Nico, please. Nico, let's see. I'll DM you a thing. I'll DM you unless you have one. Private, create. All right, go easy on me, Nico. Um, for the record, for anyone who doesn't know, Nico has whooped my ass every single time they have played any hero. Although we have had some closer games with Vynnset Mir, but I think Nico, we had a spell where you played Zen for a while, and it was painful. All right, let me search for you here. Find or start conversation. Where is it? Nico, found you. Okay, Nico, I linked you the game. Pop in whenever I'm coming back to see what's in chat. The Iron Maiden is running Quillham and Crown of Dichotomy. I was thinking of, I love Crown of Dichotomy. I love Crown of Dichotomy. I think that card is great. Um, hold on, let me get good luck, have fun. Hey, good luck, have fun. Um, good luck. That's just not true. Okay, let's see what we can do against Nico. So we want to block. Do we care about their auras enough? We want to make them block. And like I don't care about destroying their stuff because their stuff is um Oscilio's auras are like once I leave the arena. So reduce the rune chant. Like, what do we want to change here? So dyadic, I don't want to I don't want to bring dyadic again. I'm over it. Um let's bring red chant. Let's bring these. Let's do this. Actually, I want to keep it at 62. Let's keep it at that. So this is interesting. Um, I want to keep the disruption. Okay. Thanks. Jesus. What else do I want to pitch? Do we want to get rid of this reduce right now? Bruh, it just inversed our life totals. This was funny. So like he's essentially playing Vynnset. Burn Bear. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Because this game goes so fast, there is a part of me that wants to pop Quillhand right now. Do you think we can afford to have one turn where we don't? And just play Sonata naked without destruction and give them a full hand like this? I think that would be too risky. So I think I can dirge. We're gonna dirge. We're gonna block a turn. Then we're gonna Sonata paying two, and then we're gonna get a Blessing of the Occult out, and then we're going to Arsenal. And this might be wrong, but I think they can't one shot us. Like we had an opportunity there to go, um, but we're gonna see if this was right. So they're thinking about some aura stuff. No. Okay, this is interesting. So if we can keep two go again, it currently doesn't have it. If the last action card you played this turn was lightning, this isn't gonna have go again unless they blink it, which is fine. Did they whiff hard? Did you whiff, my friend? Yep, there's the blink. There's that. And then Mind Warp. We hate that. So Mind Warp sucks here. It's going to be 5. We can't block any of it. Like, we won't be able to block enough. So I think what we can do here is we might as well just pitch. And we'll just pitch like this to minimize some damage, and then we'll draw. That's totally fine with me. So we have 7 here. Because we're gonna get the go again, I'm actually inclined to send the Deathly Whale instead of um the Bantam Banshee, because we should leak some damage here. And then what we'll do is to use Temptation. And then we're gonna Arsenal the Deathly Whale, which isn't great. I don't love that. The 6. So here, I think we can. He knows I have a temptation now. We've taken damage. We'll get 1. Um, I'm kind of okay to hold. I don't care enough for the flail to hit. Um, yeah, I'm okay to IP myself 1. Perfect. Beautiful. Excellent. So what happens here? We're gonna be in a weird spot. Let's do this. And we're just in a weird spot. This is like a weird hand. I'm actually counting down to pass again here, right? We're okay on health. Let's pass. And then we'll do a crazy turn next turn. One of those hands. They're gonna cycle. Well, now he has sigil and embodiment. Yeah, I mean, we could. They're gonna have sigil and embodiment. Like we could pop Quill Hand and then send Banshee. We'll be 1 down. Let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Actually, we're gonna send Whale. And then we'll hopefully be able to Temptation and send but reduce the rune chant and arsenal because we're gonna flail afterwards if we can get a successful temptation. He knows I have temptation. Oh, so he's gonna make me choose, which fuck it, we'll choose. Sigil of Brilliance. Maybe I should have waited for the card draw from the Sigil of Brilliance. I think I did jump the gun there. Oh, okay. So Sigil of Brilliance. So what do we get rid of here? They have 2 blasts. They're gonna bounce. Oh, this is all terrible. Uh, they have the embodiment to go again. The blast sucks. All of this is terrible for me. These are all 0 costs. This is terrible. And if this is an instant, then everything cycles. I think. Blast is our least favorite card in their deck. Yeah, I think we get rid of Blast. Fuck it. And then we're just gonna flail to get yep, that's fine. And then we're gonna put reduce into our arsenal. Okay, this is terrible. That did nothing. And we don't have a knot of disruption right now. And then we don't have face purgatory active either. So we need to hit disruption. Like we need to cycle hard because yeah, we are in a bad spot right now. We have AB1. We have yeah, it's bad. He's bad. Let's see what happens here. There's blast. So we'll do this. There's a lightning press in hand. Um, fuck it. We'll just take one here. We have plenty to block with. So we'll block with a ruin or one of these. And then we have one pitch if we want to pitch for yep, this thing. Banish. 4. Ouch. So we blocked as much as we could there, I think. And then we're just gonna send Deathly Whale back. So we took what, 6 damage that turn, and we're sending back 10? The problem is we need to somehow end it like now. Did you know that now is a great time to like to stream? Donald, what would I do without you? I would have 0 likes because I don't like my own videos. So I'd be at 0 likes if it wasn't for you. They are blocking. That makes me feel good. Then it's a Channel Lightning Valley. It's a full block. They don't want me to have a rune chant. But the thing is, they don't know that when you stream, you draw Deadwood Dirge. You draw Deadwood Dirge. You draw Deadwood Dirge. They don't know that. Someone should tell Niko that we just it's how the game works. So what we can do here is hmm, thinking. Can we do some weird shenanigans? We could put Funeral Moon in, go up to 1. We could get out a Arcane Cussing and Deadwood Dirge it. I kind of like that idea. What are we doing with this Tunic resource, right? Deadwood Dirge or Blessing? We could Blessing and then let's go for the value. Let's just do that. We'll send 14. Never didn't have it. Yeah. I know, Gallows. That's just like, okay. So we send 14 here. We lose our Tunic. 14 is pretty healthy. Joshua, how are you, my friend? And we're just going to send this, and then we'll just end on a chant. Um, it's fine. We'll just do that. And yeah, we're in a little scary place. They don't have Tunic. We have this. We have a beautiful hand. So the question is, we're going to be at 2 rune chance. Do we? I think what we could do is just be a little cheeky here. Why don't we block 2 and then envelope and then whatever is to come, right? Like, why don't we just do this and then just start and like we'll just put that in. Yeah, let's just do this. And then whatever comes out, ideally we get, yeah, that's fine. They'll do Sigil Brilliance to give the go again. So long as there's no Mind Warp here, we're okay. Okay, that's fine. 2, yeah, we're taking it. Number 2, scared. And we'll do this. And we're gonna take the life. So this doesn't threaten lethal, which we don't love. And they're gonna have we're fucked. We lose here, actually. Joshua, I'm sorry, we're gonna lose. Good, I'm proud of you. You took a shot at Trent, bought a tear. Oh my God, yeah. I was teasing. I hope he knows. Not gonna lie, my orbs helped me a lot fixing my hands. Yeah, I think in that case I liked my hand, but I think here we're gonna lose because he's gonna have Tunic. Um, there it comes. CG. Um, this would be insane. It would be actually insane if I had invert existence here. This is the only way we survive this turn. So let's see what happens. We have to full block and then hopefully send like hold this. We're blocking with everything. So there's amp 2 or amp 3, blast to oblivion. We can do that and that. Oscilio stuff. We're scared. 7 is too many cards, right? Death to monkeys. If he gives up his AV, you can send flail and chance, right? Yeah, right. We can block. Death to monkeys. You might save my life here. So yeah, we can full block. We can full block. We're gonna full block because we have flail. Death to monkeys. You may have saved us. Oh wait. Oh no, we'll still be able to do that because we have the haunting rendition block too. And then we block the 2 here, go up to 3. So I think we might as well play this because it's just going to block the full 2. And then as long as he can't deal 14 damage here or 13 damage here. Oh, fuck me. That's enough to deal the damage. Yeah. Yeah. GG. Nasty. I said no. 1 second. Glitching. There it goes. Phew. Um, well played. Um, they played it very well. I had a couple of clunky turns. I'm trying to think. I think we made a couple bad calls with our sonatas. Didn't we have 2 sonatas? Yeah, we had 2 sonatas. I think our turn 1 was good, and then we got bailed out with this dirge. But I think we could have done better with like we did a weird. I think the cussing stuff was weird. I think we just had a couple weird hands where we Niko did a great job of handling our GG. Yeah, no, well played. Okay, Niko did a great job handling our rune chant generation. Um, I think we got bailed out with Deadwood Dirge. We got bailed out with Sonata. But this second Sonata felt awkward because we pitched for it. It did give us the cussing, but we only hit one. Did we only hit one disruption card? This The Praise Purgatory was necessary, but it didn't stop enough. Damn, did we only? Yeah, I think we need to get our disruption cards faster in that matchup. I think I messed up by also going over 60. There was a bad call on my part. But yeah, well played, Nico. Great job. Brother, when, where were my guns? Yeah, just, um, I appreciate it, Josh. Um, yeah, the succumb did not do anything. Because there was like oblivion, magnetism, and the what's it called? Flittering charge. I was like, oh, okay, it's all fucked. Also, we never saw a mob. Yeah, I think we need to go fast, and I think I flooded the deck too much, and Niko played it wonderfully. I think Niko knew when to block and when to go off. Is there nobody out there? Is there anybody out there? But well played, Niko. So the legend still stands. Every time I face Niko, I lose. Um, and then occasionally, if Niko plays Vynnset, he'll throw to make me feel better. Um, yeah. Sakam hit a bad hand. I tried to make it better and drew the card I discarded the flash. Oh, that's funny. So nothing you took would hurt my hand that bad. Yeah. What's the record tonight? Trent. Oh, Trent. Listen, Trent, I didn't mean it. I think the record so far is 0-2. Yeah, we're not doing it right now. We are um let's do mid-range defensive here. So far, um we are not sending it as hard. Is this what I want against you? Yeah, this feels good. Let's do this list. Or this sideboard setup. They don't have any auras I care about. I don't want to invert them. Mobs, they never let that hit. Yeah, let's just go with the tried and true. This is gonna feel better. Yeah, not so good tonight, Trent. Ooh, that's a very cool. I love this alt. This is the Monsant, yeah, Mansant one. I watched him play widespread introduction into Pummel for discounted CNC. Wait, what did I miss? There's a local Vin player that's on Pummel. Yeah, Death to Monkeys. I think Dude, what is going on? I looked away for a second, and then did we just get blood rushed? What? Hold on, I need to catch up with you all. Yeah, Pummel was a thing I tried once upon a time. They get a wild ride, which was their. So are we gonna get mandibled here? What the fuck is going on? Also, Death the Monkeys. What is okay? GG, thank you. Do you want to do a quick rematch? Do you want to do a rematch? They leave already? Hooper. Aw. Death the Monkeys, I appreciate the sub, man. Okay, well, I'm not gonna count that. We're still 0 and 2, Trent. Sorry. Um, I appreciate it, Trent, but we're just trying to get some reps out here. Um, no, Joshua, be nice to Trent. That's one on the board, Trent. That doesn't count. Here we go. Competitive CC. Oh, dang it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, hey, let's face this will be fun. I think I could use the practice into Valda. So Valda is a little bit more aggressive, right? You're gonna get some dominates. And we we also want to push some damage. There's auras on their end, actually. Do we bring in the full board minus invert? 65? They block, though. Every time I forget about existence CC now, right? Hey, Skakadal, what's up? We're gonna try this. Let's have a good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. So we're at 66. I don't really love that. Um, hmm. What do we do with Oblivion here? Dude, Scrib, are you in the chat? Because this would be the perfect time to freaking um have the blue bandana. Because like we might get it out soon enough. So I don't want this in hand. Send her to Oblivion. We're gonna try, folks. We're gonna try. Send her to Oblivion, Valda differently. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I haven't faced Valda at all. I live to play Oblivion against Guardians, right? So that's although this hand kind of sucks. Oh, let's see what happens. Are they gonna do anything? Um, damn. Fuck. So just a straight hit here. Okay. So we're just gonna block four, unfortunately. Oops, 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 oops. I wanted to dereact. I need to just slow down a little. We'll go slow. Past the blocks. We'll do that. So here, um, I think what we do, honestly, is do we coal? No, we don't coal. We put coal in. I think we're gonna put coal in, and then, or should we have put in another one? We're just gonna have so much blood debt, and so I'm okay to block. So let's do this. We don't want to pay the life. We're kind of playing for. We're gonna have a couple things in our bin here, and then we're just gonna pummel is gone. We're cool with that. So we're gonna get smacked again, but that's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Nine. One, two, three, four, five, six. Take three here. Go to four. Hmm. I think this is okay. Captain, SmackinJ! Yo, SmackinJ! What's up? Good to see you. Um, SmackinJ, I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you, friend. Um, this hand could have blocked really well if it wasn't dominated. Yeah, yeah, the last one. Okay, so we're kind of flow playing it a little bit. I'm trying to get a sense of what the heck we're getting into, but we are going to send some stuff now. So what we could do is we could. I don't want to do Oblivion yet. What I want to do is Sonata Galaxia, spending four. And then we're going to get our blessing of the occult out. Then what we'll do is we'll send one deathly, and then this will set us up so next turn we could all we need is one go again enabler, and then we'll bop Quill Hand, send Oblivion, do the whole thing. So long as we don't get CNC'd, I'm happy. Um, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. But hey, good to see you, Smack and Jay. Thanks for hanging out. Corn. Hope the next hand has a couple go agains. Yeah, so if we get a couple go agains, we are gonna let it rip. We're gonna go full blade Beyblades here. Although I never watched Beyblades, but I heard it was good. But we're gonna go full blade blades. So I'm down for you to full block. Are they just gonna send? What does this one do? I don't want this. Oh, this is cool though. This is actually bad though. No go agains. Um. What the fuck, guys? Do we just block six here? Oblivion will die if we're just gonna lose Oblivion, and I don't want to lose Oblivion yet. So I'm actually thinking put this Blessing of the Occult away. Damn. Or do we put Dirge away? Hold on. So we are gonna be setting up. No, we could just put this away. Five. So annoying. We're so close to greatness. I really do not want to send this yet. Because we get no value this early unless we have some go again disruption stuff, right? Like, do we send the whale? We'll do this. I'm really, really, really tempted to fucking just. Okay, I did it. You know what? I impulse passed. We have our mobs, guys. I'm sorry. I had to. If we get CNC here, so be it. I deserve everything that happened to me. They're like, what the hell's going on? Maybe they will. Okay. Okay. So they're next. So they're having an off turn. Hammer? Hammer? Samba? Okay. We're gonna go fucking off. We're gonna go so fucking off here. Okay. Okay. So we need to do Deathly Whale, Tunic, Mauve, then Phantom Banshee, then Oblivion. That's what we're doing. So we send this. They take the damage. We do that. And when do we want to take the Feral Moon damage? This is it. Both decks going off. We are about to send it. Yep. They're blocking. Cool. So then we do Tunic, Creepers, and then we use Mauve. Then we use this. Do you want to pay a life? Yes. And then we want to dirge. Do we need to dirge? Because we've taken damage and we can just send Phantom Banshee first. And then maybe we get some armor here. I don't know. Posture check. Posture check. If we draw a okay. We would have loved a fucking the one that some mob. We would have loved the Arsenal Disruption one. And then here we are going to send Nazareth for 6, I believe. And I'm gonna keep the Deadwood Dirge in Arsenal so that I don't like yeah. So then we'll send Naz for 6. So just like that, we've tied life. We were a little bit stubborn, and we're about to get pulverized. And we're gonna probably block with everything in our entire arsenal here. Yeah? Okay. So helpful-ish. So what is about to happen? Because we have some block cards. We have a block card. We have go again. We have this. It's gonna be dominated. So we're gonna probably do block 5 total. There's no like pummel coming, right? There's probably a pummel coming, right? Would pulverize not affect Nasus? We can block that and just send. Yeah, but we're getting dominated. What? This is dominated, right? Is this not dominated? It has no crush. This has no crush effect. So wait a second. If that's the case, let's just do these, right? Not a crush card. We do this, they can't pummel us. We lose 3, so be it. And then we still go again, Naz, because we're going to draw a card here. We could make a rune chant, but we don't need to. Perfect. Fucking just high roll and win games, guys. Just high roll and win games. This is fine. And then now what we end up doing is we'll put the funeral moon in. Uh, I think what we want to do here is, did I say funeral moon? I said Phantom. I meant to say Phantom Banshee. We'll take damage here to make some unpreventable. And then let's send Deathly Whale, which is going to come in for four. Oh, no, sorry, two, which is going to get a card from them. And then we'll keep the, yeah, this is good. This is great. Yeah. Right, gals? I'm feeling pretty good. Death to Monkeys, you're right. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not a crush card. I was like, wait, am I kind of cheating here by blocking? But that worked out. This is going to be weak, which I don't care about. I don't have a tunic resource, so we can't do some go against shenanigans. This is fine. If this hits, what could this hit? That could be funny. A coal? If we could hit a coal, that would be great. Like, because they're like, oh, it's two damage. I don't care. We got Nazareth turn one, and we're just like keeping Naz out. Oh, they didn't want that to hit. So they might be going, this might be just like a Nazareth cleanup turn. Okay. Because they're like, if we get some sort of, they're probably worried about like, yeah, if we get temptation or something like that. And then they probably take the six here, and then they just probably clear Naz on their turn, right? If Vin gets to attack twice, multiple turns in a row, she's probably winning. Yeah. Okay, so we do three, which makes me think that they kept some cards. Oh, this doesn't have dominate. If this is four or more, ooh, ooh, four or more, so I have to give. I can do this. So I'm okay doing this, right? This is four or more. We're just safe. We just this is insane. We're fucking going off, guys. This is four or more, right? Okay, good. I'm like freaking out. We win here. This is it. This right here wins it for us. Because we're just gonna do widespread. We will probably use the Deadwood Dirge here to make sure we get that. So we'll do Deadwood Dirge, hit this, Shadow Puppetry, let's lose the life to make sure they lose a card, and then we send this, right? You still have, yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, GG. That felt good. Good game. 13 val. Yeah, that turn was 26 damage. Because we were like 0, 4, 13, then we're like above rate, above rate. We had three below rate turns. One, two, three, three above rate turns, and a four below rate, right? Because 3 times 4, 12. But it didn't matter. Okay, now we did Trent. We got that W on the wall. Oh, this will be hard. Let's do this one. Um, okay. So this is going to be Guardian. I need to make a. I think honestly, Guardian is going to be very similar to what we had. We are going to run all of the sauce, but we are not bringing in inverts because I don't care. We'll bring in this. We don't care about their auras, and I think 66 is the number. Yeah. All right, Gallows. Let's see what we can do against Victor. Victor is a little scary for me, but do I want more go again? Because I feel like I didn't have enough go again last time. Okay. So what do we got? It's pretty simple. We do this, we do that, and then we put reduce in. Cool. That felt pretty good. And then, oh, whoa, wait. What? What? The fuck? That's not great. That is not great at all. So here, I don't think we're going to use. So I think we're going to keep Imachinations in Arsenal, and then we'll take some damage because I kind of want to dig with this Ruin. Do I want to dig with this Ruin? Fuck it. We got to push damage here. Because like we need a yeah, we got to push some damage because we're gonna get smacked. I kind of maybe I should have done machinations because it was buffed and they can't block it. But maybe I want to give them the option to be like, do we want to use this might or not? I want a new Vynnset, an aura that creates a rune chant anytime you lose one or more life to blood debt. If you lose three or more, create an additional chant. So I've been thinking about this a lot, Donald. I like that idea. Um, I like that. I always like the idea of like, let me read this again. An aura that creates rune chant anytime you lose life, one or more blood debt. If you lose three, create an additional rune chant. Oh, fuck me. It doesn't matter. They had a block card. That sounds good. I want okay, so we're losing. Oh man, we're so cooked. We're so cooked, guys. We lost the Deadwood Dirge. I want to see a Rune Gate card that's what is a Scar for Scar doing here? This is nice, but we now don't speak English. Just something that gives you equalizer against decks that can banish your cards. Yeah, I could see that. Joshua, we're in trouble. I want to see a card that's RuneGate. When the chain closes, opt X, where X is the number of players that took damage this turn. And like make it a majestic, majestic. Let's say majestic that is like three or four cost comes in for, let's say it's cost three, comes in for six, and it's, close chain, opt X, where X is the number of. Are we gonna get lucky with a coal here? Where X is the number of people who took damage this turn. And then here, I might just full block almost, but then I get no rune chance. But then they lose their like. Can they? Do we think they can send something with all this, guys? Fuck it. Oopsie. They know what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I want it so that then you can opt. If you deal damage to them or deal damage to whatever, then you can like use like you can do dabble in darkness. Um, So let's see if that was a mistake. Watch it be like a CNC. Okay, hammer. So I maybe they wanted to macho me, but they couldn't. No, they didn't have enough for macho. So we just passed. We're back to 32. We got an aura. Okay, so we can do some stuff finally. But yeah, I think Rune Gate, cost three, deal six, majestic. Chain ends, opt X, where X is the number of players that took damage. Then you can like fix your hand for next turn, or it could like set up Pumpkin, it could set up Widespread Ruin, it could set up Dabble in Darkness. Um, so I just think that would be dope. Is there a pummel here? I definitely don't need that. It would be weird if they pummeled, right? Test of strength. Please don't pummel me right now. Okay, that's great. And we're just gonna apply some pressure. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe they're running the Scar for like the gravy matchups. I'm actually not feeling super great about this game so far, but we'll see. Like we lost to Dirge. We lost two Shadow Puppetries, fuck me. And they're just getting gold value like nothing. We got a Sonata, so we knew, and we got that. Okay, so that's not the worst. Do we have this? Thank God. Oh my gosh. What is happening, guys? Okay, that's their last gold main estate. So I think we reduce here in case there is a CNC, I think. And a minute behind Scar for eight going. And yeah, I think in a minute behind. Yeah. You are a minute behind Donald. So many better options. Even for Craving doesn't make sense. Yeah, we'll see what the fuck's gonna happen. Is it a CNC? Another scar? What are we doing on our turn? I think what I'm going to end up doing is putting a Mauve away, Deadwood Dirge. Yeah, we're going to take damage. We're going to take damage this turn. We're okay. We're still okay. So let's put the Mauve away. I just want to make rune chance, right? Let's spend two. It's going to have go again. Let's get the blessing out. And then let's go ahead and do this. And with the five here, I think we might as well send. Because we'll be at four next turn. So we might as well just push some damage out. And they have so many might tokens, I don't want to give it to them for free. They're going to take it all. Yeah, they're going to take all this damage because of their might tokens. Yeah, blow for bow, I think would be better. I think most people I see isn't aggro running blow for blow. Um, watch them get another might. Jesus Christ, dude, we're about to get smacked. As long as it doesn't have dominate. Oh, hi, friend. Okay, so we want to do this, this, and this, right? They get rid of that. We draw a card. We're going to send. Yeah, we're going to send this. They can't draw during their next action phase, which is totally fine. We'll draw now. Okay, totally fine. So this is kind of okay. What's going on? Choose a card. I clicked it. What's going on? Don't do this to me. Okay. So we go big here. I might have had some weird internet issues there, guys. So we're gonna do five. We can also do this for four. And then we'll play Blessing of the Occult. We're gonna always hold priority. We're gonna play Mauve. We're gonna send that. Um, then we'll do this. And we're just gonna go for it. They're gonna take all this damage. The reason I feel like, yeah, so like this deck is like um just play freaking Oblivion. We played Oblivion. Is there D-React? No. They're just gonna take it all. That's cool. So they're gonna kill Naz. They lost a lot of their go again enablers. Maybe there's a scar for Scar in the hand. Okay. All of their armor. Fine. So if they attack me, oh fuck me, they're gonna dig. They're digging for go again. If they can for Scar me, I'll just Cull their next thing. But we won't have go again unless we use book and Lightning Strike, targeting me, target Vynnset, target me. So check this. Put a card bottom of the deck. They're gonna be greedy and pick go again. Yep. And then what we will do is block. We'll block like this and we'll do defense reaction. Then we'll take damage. Then we're gonna Cull. We're not gonna take that. We'll do Cull. And we'll go ahead and put widespread annihilation in our thing. They lose a pummel. And there's no shot here that they are able to. Iron Maiden was targeted. So we'll just block again. and take one. And then here we just send widespread annihilation and we create all the room in the world for us. Because we have our blessing of the occult that's going to go off because we're cultist, and this is feeling pretty good. And so this turn they have to give us all their hand, their entire hand. Next turn we have the opportunity to pop. Yeah, GG. GG. Okay, so maybe Guardians are okay. We can win our Guardian matchups. We can't win our other matchups. Um, damn, that's pretty good. The it seems to be. Oh wow, yeah, they had a lot of blues. If they would. So I feel like we were getting stomped that whole game, but it worked out. It worked out. Um, cool. Let's do intermission and do a puzzle. Let's do a puzzle. Um, and let me open up chat. Or not chat. This. Now you got to win. Yeah, we were winning our against our Guardians. Like we got the dub on Valda. We got the dub on. Why am I blanking? My brain just went. Woo, Victor. But we can't beat the aggro ones for some reason. Those ones are usually okay for us. I want to close this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's do this thing. Puzzle. Puzzle time. We have shadow puppetry in our arsenal. We have Sonata Galaxia. We have Phantom Banshee, Widespread Annihilation, Enveloped in Darkness. Excuse me. Ugh. And then we have Widespread Ruin. And then the top deck is going to be a Funeral Moon. And then an Eloquent Eulogy. So the thing is, playing Sonata shuffles your deck. So do we want to change? Should we have other options for the top of our deck if we play Sonata? Or should we hard cast or like hard set our top deck? Um, I say fuck it. If you guys want, throw out two Vynnset cards and we'll just do it live. Otherwise I'm just gonna type. I'm gonna go and look at like the first Vynnset deck I see and the first deck card I see in that list. I'm gonna put in as the puzzle. So what I'm doing here is saying the top of our deck is gonna be these two cards. However, this puzzle includes Sonata Galaxia. Okay, Requiem for the Damned. All right, thank you, Niko. And Sonata Galaxia um will shuffle our deck. So and I'm gonna separate this. We have Requiem and the Damned. I need one more card name. Requiem and what? What do we want? What's the other card? What is the second card? We have Requiem, and I'm looking. I'm looking to see if you all have any suggestions. Otherwise, I'm going to look up a card real quick. Public Decks. Is there a Vynnset here? And second one, Chains of Dirge. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's do Dirge. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to separate it. So hey, Death for Monkey. So what we're deciding is this: we are doing a puzzle, right? And how the puzzle goes is I give a scenario, and we have extra knowledge because we get to see what the top of our deck is. And with this setup, our whole goal is to say, hey, what's the most damage we can do, right? So we want to see what is the most damage we can do. And I'm saying, hey, with this setup, with a Shadow Puppetry and a Widespread Ruin, we know that the top deck of our the top card of our deck is Funeral Moon, then Eloquent Eulogy. And then I'm saying, if we use Sonata, the top of our deck would be Requiem, then Deadwood Dirge. And so what we're going to do as a family is we're going to see what line of cards, how do we play this to get the maximum damage? And I'm wondering if there is a line where we banish the top card with like Shadow Puppetry and then maybe like Sonata Galaxia super quickly to get a Dirge. We're about to find out. So, what is the most damage we can do? And we're going to assume that the opponent, yeah, Sonata. Oh, and to be clear, the cards we can get from Sonata are going to be the cards that are in the Cultist list. So that is Blessing of the Occult, Arcane Cussing, and Malefic Incantation is what we can get with Galaxia. I think we're going to end up getting Cussing because Cussing is the most damage. But let's try to solve this puzzle. And we have two rune chance to start. We're about to banish, and we'll get our third. So if we want to do the max damage possible, there is a part of me that kind of wants to Galaxia into Dirge. I think Joshua, you got me with that Dirge. So like, I want to brainstorm this. So to start, Shadow Puppetry, but the we get four value from the Eloquent Eulogy. So I think it still might be Eulogy. I think I've pushed too hard for it to be Moon Eulogy. But let's just see, because I think ultimately, at a high level, what we do here is interesting. Hmm. Do we send the Widespread Ruin and then Creepers out? Do we do Widespread Ruin, Creepers out the envelope? Or sorry, Widespread Ruin, Creepers out the Shadow Puppetry. Is there a line where actually we don't need to even Creepers? Okay, now I'm getting confused. You said name any cards. I seem to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good, Joshua. So what can we do here? I feel like this has a lot of lines. So we could. I'm just thinking, is there a world where Widespread Annihilation goes out there and we send Widespread Annihilation? So like, do we Tunic Envelope, hit the four on Widespread Annihilation, then use Sonata Galaxia to get cussing, then use Shadow Puppetry um, to go again, and then follow with widespread, but then we won't have the go again. Yeah, we're one action point short. If we don't envelope and we pop Quill Hand instead, and we use envelope as another resource. Yeah. I think you can only attack twice no matter what you do, so banishing off the top doesn't seem important. I think we can attack three times, right? Because we have a eulogy, we'll get an eloquence we could get an eloquence token. And so like let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. So let's just do one line and we can fix it. So I think what we do is we banish the Banshee, right? So this is what I'm thinking, Death to Monkeys. I'm thinking we banish the monkey, banish the monkey, banish the Banshee, we have three rune chants. I'll make the font bigger at the end because this is just a little. So we have three rune chants. Then I think we play envelop and take the damage. Then we use, oh shit, if we use Sonata first, then we lose the eulogy. Interesting. Interesting. We have two floating at the moment. So we have that. So let's try this. Yeah, I think you might be right, Death the Monkeys. I think you're right. I think, well, let's just think. We'll have two floating here. No, I think we can get away with this. I think well, I think I think it's cleaner to do what you're saying, Death the Monkeys. I think you're right. But I'm going to be a little stubborn, and I'm going to just try this approach. But I think your line is going to be better than my line. So we'll do my garbage line, and then we'll try yours. But I think we do envelope. We have two floating. Send ruin for nine. So it's going to be send ruin for nine plus four. So total damage is 13 so far. Then Creepers out the puppetry. We don't need to take damage anymore. So Creepers puppetry. Um, oh, interesting. You're right. I think I can't even go down this line because I need the envelope. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think I need envelope first. So we'll do this. We won't do envelope first. I can't even do, yeah, I think we have to do exactly what you're saying, Death to Monkeys. So this will be 6 plus 10. Sorry, 6 plus 4 equals 10. Creepers out the puppetry. Then we'll have two floating. We could just, we technically don't have to. I guess we'll just, Creepers out puppetry, pitching the annihilation. We don't have to use Tunic, so why bother right now? Um, and then we will. This is weird. Yeah, so I guess from here, is there a world where we even use Sonata? Well, this is weird. Creepers out the puppetry, and then we're going to use envelope and break quill hand. Do we need a creepers out the puppetry, or do we just actually start with puppetry and creepers out the envelope? That's what we do. That's what we do. If you're going, I think you need an envelope to make champ later. Oh. So I think this is what we'll do, and I'm going to take a step back. We're not creeping out the puppetry. We're going to actually start with puppetry. I think top is Funeral Moon and Eloquent Eulogy. So Funeral Moon, then Eloquent Eulogy. If we use Sonata, the top is going to be Sonata and Deadwood Dirge. So actually, I take it all back. We're going to use puppetry and take damage. This is going to be 7. This is going to be 11. Then we can banish from top Moon and Eulogy. So we got the card we wanted, right? And at this point, with that, um, yeah, so we take exactly. So we're going to take the puppetry, first start with puppetry, take the damage, send the widespread ruin, and then banish both. So now we have both Moon and Eulogy in. We have no rune chance though, right? So I think what we do from here with the go again is we have no rune chance, and I'm wondering, do we want to use the envelope now? I think we could send the envelope now and then save the Funeral Moon to get the go again from the Eloquence token. So let's do that. So let's do it like so. So what we're gonna do is banish the top with Moon and Eulogy. We have one action point. Then from there, let's pitch for envelope. Two floating. Or do we want to creepers the envelope? Let's get an action point. I don't think it matters because the most we can do is eulogy, then get another. No, let's do that. Let's fucking do that, actually. We are gonna do it. So let's creepers the envelope. And that will give us an action point. So we have two action points, one rune chant. So then we send eulogy. I'll look at chat in a second. Sorry if I'm ignoring you guys. How many times will it be? Sure. Okay, man. Like whatever, dude. It's a hard one. Okay. I don't know. There you go, Sky. Uh, it'll be as many goddamn take backsies as I want. Send eulogy for 7 plus 1, so that's 8. So we're gonna be at 19 total. So total damage is 19. Total damage 19. One action point, right? And then close chain, top quill hand, and we have two floating here. Oh no, we have one floating because and then we have one tunic and one tunic. So we pop Gullhand, we have two rune chance. And then what we'll do is we will use tunic and the one floating. Actually, we don't need to because we have the. Yeah, so we'll just use that. We don't need to do the extra resources. We don't even need to use tunic. So two rune chance. Play Sonata, looking for cussing. Hold not Prio before the eloquence pops, and use Moon at instant speed. And that should give us one action point. So we're at two action points. We get an extra action point, so we're back to two AP. Then we're at three rune chance because of Moon and two action points, and we have a cussing. Send the 3+7 from Banshee. Oh my God, I can't type from Banshee. So that's total damage 29. Then send Flail, because cussing pop, Flail 1+4. Sorry, 1+3. So that's total dodge. Why can my brain is in some other world? My brain is in some other world, and tell no one. Okay, we're gonna clip that after the stream. 34 total damage. I think it's 34 total damage. And if I'm wrong, so be it. I used Moon twice. Where? Send Eulogy. We pop the Quill Hand. We have two action points because we creep into the envelope. Two rune chance. Play the Sonata for two. Gets go again from the thing. I think we only used it once because of Moon. I said because of Moon we have three rune chance to play the Banshee, right? Where you creepers, you also mooned. No, no, I don't. I got them. Let's see. Banish from the top, Moon and Eulogy is what I'm saying. Cynic plus the chance for Sonata. I don't think we need. We could do the Grimoire too if we wanted to. So let me think. Let me think. Right, we had Shadow Puppetry, and so we sent the Ruin. So then we had Go Again, and with that Go Again, we banished the top two cards. Then we creepers out you envelope to get another. Uh, Yeah, the puppetry gives go again. No, no, you're good. I appreciate you calling it out because, dude, I make so many mistakes on this stuff, and I appreciate everyone who gets in the comments afterwards and is like, "Oh, hey, at this moment you could have done this different line." I'm like, "Oh shit!" But I think this abomination is how you would do this. I don't think there is a better line with more damage if you did like Sonata and got Requiem and Dirge. I think if I had put like Eloquent Eulogy over here, maybe. But anyways, that hurts my brain. I'm deleting all of this, so we'll never see it again, and we're gonna play a game. And there's no one here. Let's just go in. Yeah, but thank you, Death to Monkeys. Like, I don't know. I totally could have. Okay, this is the practice we meet. Okay, so round two. Here we go. So for this time, what do we want to do? Um, I kind of want all the go again I can get here. So we're gonna bring this. We're not bringing Dyadic. The question is, do we bring Reaping Blade? That's the main thing. I'm not bringing it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna heavy over index for the opposite. We're gonna submit disease. Please go easy on me. Isn't this matchup for Reaping Blade? Yes, but I took it last time and I was whelmed by it. I want to resubmit. No, I'd rather have the Arcane Barrier. Sorry, I panicked because I'm only gonna have Arcane Barrier 2. Are we bringing this at all? Yeah, I think this is okay. Four cards over. I want all to go again so that Oblivion. So why is Replay in the deck? You're asking you're asking the right question, man. I'm testing it out. I tested one with it. I want to test one without it against Verdance. Let me send it. Good luck, have fun. And I want to try once without it because it felt meh on the first one. Okay, here we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, but like, good point because it didn't do much last time, and then we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. So this makes me think I should have brought invert existence, but whatever. So what do we do here? Sonata Galaxia. There's a world where we what? What are you doing? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Okay, I didn't want a turn anyways. So destroy them. And then we were gonna pitch, and we'll just pitch like oh, I don't want to pitch two. I think I'm okay pitching one. Sorry, I'm gonna just pitch one. Because I want to pitch for the Sonata Galaxia. Sorry. 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 Yep. Yep. As a Fang player, I sympathize. Yeah. Appreciate that. Thank you. I wanted to take out Fang. Oh shit. Well, they're gonna go off now. Waning Moon. We'll pitch one, and then this one, pitch thing doing three. That's not good. It's not good. So now we say no hurting me. Don't hurt me. And then we would love to see Nazareth. We would love to see Nazareth. We would love to see Oblivion off the top. We'd love that. Tell them how much we'd love that, Lee. Or have you seen Rush Hour? He's like, we'd love to see that, wouldn't we, Jackie? The bloopers. It's just there's a whole blooper scene with Rush Hour. It's a classic. Oblivion. Okay, this is still good. This is still very good. What's going on with Scar for Scar today? Four damage. So what are we doing? We can block with one of these. So we block like this. Pitch, bang, bang, boom. They IP themselves. Okay, I'm glad that the monkeys. I love, do they have bloopers anymore? I miss like old school bloopers of some of those movies. And he's just like, I think it's like Chris Tucker gets like a literal phone call on, so we'll do this. He gets a phone call. We're gonna do, do we want to even do that? Because we could send two. Actually, revert to start a turn. Sorry. I'm gonna put this away. Then I'm gonna do this, Mob Skies. Then I'm gonna send, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. So then I'm gonna do Mob. Then we can send this for 10. I think I'm gonna send this and then create the single rune chant. Oh, was he thinking Stormstrider Scour? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That would have been insane if that happened. That would have been that. That was like an intimidate. I think that was just a mind game. There's no way that this is a hit, right? There's no way they let this hit, right? Yeah. Mental block. D-React number two. Yep. Cool. Oops. Yep. I went to close chain. Another scar for scar? Am I missing something? Have I been out of the loop for too long? And then we're just gonna send this. And something's going on. All these people with scar for scars. Did someone post a video on scar for scar? Something going on with scar for scar? Is it because of the Ira deck? What did we lose here? What do they have in their arm? Metacorpus? They wanted a their ping. They went hard on the Metacorpus. Okay. I was wondering why it hit for three. Gravy tech. It's all gravy tech. Everything's for gravy. Um, holy shit. Um, I think I can just pitch. What do we have here? This? So I played this. We play Blessing of the Occult, and then we play Ethereal Moon, and then we go Flail, Cult Thingy, take the damage to make it unpreventable, and then we attack their life points directly because they can't block this. And now they give us a card, if because otherwise we get a so arcane cussing pops. We still haven't seen Nazareth, but we've been doing a good job getting all our auras out, and then we get one card here. Right? We get a card here, right, guys? We're gonna get a card here, right? Yeah, we got a card. We got wait, no way. Give me a card. Did we act? What's going on? I want a card. Yeah, give me the card. Or what's happening? They wanted to heal instead to get the full value. That's fine. I get the same value from aura. And then we're gonna draw Oblivion. Everyone, Spirit Bomb. I need Oblivion. Please, Oblivion. Give Oblivion and Mauve Sky. Oblivion and Mauve Sky. Oblivion and Mauve Sky. We got half of what we wanted. What? That's fine. Go off. Do your thing. I don't care. You can kill all of those, and it will do nothing for you. As I'm gonna just do it again. So here we put this away. We play this. And then we're gonna play Sonata. We'll pay the four. We'll get the cussing. We'll play the mauve. We're gonna play mauve into. Do we care what we play it into here? We can do Phantom Banshee and try to push more damage. Hold on, let me think. What is correct here? If we send Phantom Banshee, they might not block. They'll block everything, and then I'm just trying to think what makes sense. They'll take damage. So for sure, damage is going to go through. I mean, like, it's the whole hand, or regardless. We get the whole hand no matter what. I'm just trying to think if there's an ordering of what gives us the most. I think we just send this regardless. I was just wondering if the one extra damage is worth it for the mob sky potentially to hit. So yeah, they're gonna give us stuff here, and then Arcane Cussing will pop. Um, yeah, they give us Arcane Cussing here, and then we get two more cards. We get two more cards here. Two D-Reacts? One D-React. Or a lot. Yeah, it's a lot harder to clear from banished. Takes four chance. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, the Mob Sky hit. This person is toying with me. They want to banish whatever this is. Oh, no. And then we just send 14. Okay, dude. And then watch this. Now that we have no rune chance, we're gonna fucking pull Nazareth. Why are they gonna Storm Shiders us with the one floating? If I get Storm Shiders right now, I'm gonna turn the stream off. Like I'm gonna just full on delete the channel. Why is there one floating here? What the fuck? Oh, hey, that card. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as they're walking on by. My soul slides away. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. So what do I want to do here? I don't know why I did that. We'll put this in. Is there a world where we quill hand? It is getting low. Sun's getting real low, big guy. Yeah, I think that was 20 turn 23. We do quill hand. Yeah, we're gonna do quill hand because we can flail. There was a world where I sent it from hand, but that's fine. I don't like using quill hand until I see Nazareth, but I maybe this was wrong actually. So I could have sent the Deathly Whale from hand for one arcane barrier. This is weird. We'll see. Because like one arcane barrier is like people don't really want to pitch one card for one damage. I think this was wrong. I think what I should have done was play Quill Hand from hand. Because this Deathly Well is now dud. Unless they full block this, then I put Temptation into Arsenal and I try to keep this in hand. We'll see. Let's see what they do. We'll see. Death the Monkeys. We'll see. Whatever happens. Oh my gosh, we have a celebrity in chat. So, Smile, it's so great to see you. But yeah, using Machinations to send from hand would be better as covering until you draw into something better. I think you're right. I think here I should have. Are they there? Please don't tell me. Like, I 100. I think Smile, you're 1,000% right. I think. Hello. Maybe I have to refresh the page. I know. I do like the idea of Machinations of Socom, but it doesn't do anything for us. Hello? Please don't tell me they left. I need the experience. Hello? Please don't go. Hello? I sent them a hello message a couple of times. That's why I'm saying hello. But yeah, I think Smile is 100% right. So what I should have done here is kept that whale inside, kept the cool hand active, sent the Deathly Whale from hand, pitching the widespread, sorry, the machinations, and then tempted this to come. And it looks like they've just AFK'd on us. Maybe I'll tell them to refresh the page. Maybe something came up. I've had it before where I'll play games and I have to bounce. But yeah, I'm pretty sure here it was better to have just sent that from hand. I'm gonna refresh the page again. We haven't gotten the AFK text yet, so it makes me think that they're around and they're just thinking. Let me ask, are you there? I should stop being passive aggressive and saying hello, hello. Oh, it might internet the issue? I just sent them a message. Maybe it's Talishar. Oh, it might be Talishar. Am I lagging for you guys? Let me see. Does it tell me? It says excellent is pretty, or connection's pretty good. It might be Talishar, because I just sent the text messages are very slow. Revert to start return. Hello? I'm gonna take this opportunity to take backsies. That seems to be the theme. Okay, maybe they'll come back. So they're not AFK. I think because it's definitely been a minute. Like literally, like in the sense of like I think because I think it does the AFK timer after a minute. Let's see if there is an issue with Palishard. Everyone, there seem to be games. Do they have a their Twitter say? Oh, they haven't posted. They just have it. Please, friend. All right. Well, I think we just call it then, and we'll just concede, and we'll go back to a new game. I'll just say good game in case they come back, and then they let's concede, and we can see what the top deck of our Okay, cool. So they had their Scar for Scars, which seemed to be a whole thing. So what we would have had is we didn't have Oblivion for a while. We had one Condemned to Slaughter here. We had another Condemned to Slaughter there. Sometimes Talistar disconnects one of the players and they try to rejoin and they don't. Yeah, that might have been it. I think our shuffle was a little bit weird because of our sonatas, but I don't know. I think we would have gotten Nazareth when it would have been important. Let's quickly hop into another one. Okay, let's see. We'll give it a sec, and then if we hopefully get one, we can try that out. Okay, cool. Gravy Bones. Nice. For Gravy, we have a matchup profile, I think, for them. 60, we don't care about their auras. We don't care about haunting. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're just going to go again. All we care about is go again. We'll get one more go again in here. I like shadow puppetry. Cool. So Gravy should feel good. We'll do this. Interesting. Hmm. I don't like putting Phantom Banshee or Phantom Wraith inside Arsenal. I think I should have done this already different. I think I should have put the Malefic. I don't really want to put this in here. I don't think I'm going to put it in here. I don't care for an Arsenal enough. Purgatory. It gets locked in here. Do they not have Arcane Barrier? Okay, interesting. So do we maw Phantom pitch envelope to go again in case the first one doesn't hit? Yeah, maybe we do that. Let's see if they put him. I don't think they're going to get a minion that or this early. Let's take a look. Yeah, they okay. They used their gold. Limpet is here. And then what else is coming? They don't know what this one is. They know what their top card is because of their compass. They don't know what the other one is. So maybe they get lucky, maybe they don't. Hold on to your butts. Okay, so it was a if they okay, so Limpet's coming out. Okay, so what we're gonna end up doing is I think we're just gonna flail Limpet. We'll use Mauve. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what we're gonna end up doing is banish Phantom Wraith. Use. envelope, and then Mop and Sky with the Manta Ray to go face. Then we'll flail this Limpet Hop along. So we need to keep all of our cards right now. So I'm going to take the 2 damage. We could play definitely more defensively here, but they're not threatening too much damage yet. We get a clear. I think we're going to threat more damage back. What do we got here, folks? What do we got here, folks? Also, okay, that's fine. There's nothing in Arsenal. I played sealed over the weekend. I bought 3 boxes. You can't tell, but I bought 3 boxes up there, and we did like a limited sealed with my homies, and they don't really play Flesh and Blood, and they opened the Fable, and my friend was like, "What is this card? This looks nice," and I was like, "Ooh." And so I have the Fable that generates gold, but I'm like, "Ooh, I don't really play any of the people that play that." That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, what else you got? There's no more damage, right? Please. Okay. End of turn. Let's make this full screen. Buckle up. Bang. Boom. I kind of just felt like being kind of quiet. When I watched I rewatched my VODs to like learn as well as to like put timestamps, and the audio on my mic seems ridiculously high. So I apologize if I ever hurt any of your ears. Know that it is not intentional, and I hope that you all keep your hearing for centuries. That's fine. There's no yellow here. I really like the art in this card, actually. It does make me happy. They took the 3. Thank you. Well, that's good to hear, Death of Monkeys. Maybe it's me and I just have my laptop volume to max. All right. Oh, nice. Blocking, blocking. If this hits though, it's just free true damage because the is there more? We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Nice. Oh, because they wanted to get the +2 and they don't have a card to discard here. Blood in the water. This is also really sick as far as the art goes. Yeah, they're probably gonna discard. Let's see if this hits. I feel like you blind destroy here. Yeah, okay. Uh, they know they blind destroyed though. They did the blind destroy. I'm sorry, did they just kind of a little shady? Did they look at the card and then they undid it? Bruh? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Um, I'm gonna kill this thing. Saint Havoc in the house. Let's just do mine. How are you, Saint Havoc? How's it going? Have you posted any videos recently? I have to check. I have a backlog of content creator stuff. I've been watching the three floating videos. I really love their content, and they've started to make more. Um, and so and then always Lupine and Aggro, but Saint, I got to see. Oh, that's nice. Tipple, 2 damage. So I think we put invert inside. We will. Hmm. Just recorded audio for Gravy. Heck yeah, let's go. I'm going to be traveling for 2 weeks after this, so I'm not going to be sharing for 2 weeks. So I will be watching all of the things. Please tell me they're not going to play. I'll just kill this thing. No rush, no rush. I got 2 weeks where I'm going to be like kind of lounging. I'm going to be visiting my fiance's parents for a couple of weeks, so I'm just going to be out of state. I won't have my streaming setup. So when would I want to invert? I don't want to invert. Oh, well, shit. What time is it for you? Because this is always late for me when you are streaming. Yeah, it is 8:22, which honestly I might stop streaming. I've been doing it for almost 2 hours. 6:20 is when I started. Yeah, so I might chill for a sec, but I might do like a recap of like how I'm feeling about some stuff in the deck because I think we need to alter some things. So it is I'm at PST. I'm in PST, Chris. Oh God, it's 11 p.m. Gosh. Okay. You guys gotta go sleep. So I'm gonna just blab a little bit. East Coast. No, saying having Central. Oh, sorry, Chris is Central. No, that's 2 hour. Oh my God, wait a second. I can't do math. You're East Coast, Chris? 3 hours ahead? Sleep is for the weak? Dude, I am a very cranky person if I don't get sleep. Um, I just get quiet. But I don't sleep. Michigan, heck yeah. I need to visit. I'm gonna try to do a road trip through pretty much a number of states that I've not hit on the east side. Um, but looking at this, I'm kind of over dyadic. Reaping and dyadic are I will, 100%. Do we have any let me see, flesh and blood organized play. I just want to see if there's stuff coming up that I can make because I want to travel here. Let's see. July won't happen, August will not happen because I have um gosh, can you imagine if we all went to Copenhagen? That'd be wild. Phoenix, Orlando. There is a world where Phoenix could happen. Chicago would be sick. Montreal would be sick. Is anyone going to any of these ones? Let me see. Yeah, stack the sleep, stack the sleep deck. It's like instead, it's blood though, but really, I'd actually Sonoma. I could get to this one. This is possible. Houston and Tacoma. Okay, so there's a few battle hardens in my future potentially. I'm going to practice for. I think I'm going to try to go to the Tacoma one, and then Sonoma, and then Houston are all possibilities with my schedule. Yeah, um, Montreal would be dope, but I have to see how much that would cost. But okay, I'm not going to cut anything yet from the list, but like. Shelter we haven't used. We didn't really like Shelter. It's okay actually. We used it once and it was fine. This has felt nice. Condemn. Condemn has felt nice actually. Two of Condemn seems good. Invert seems like it was like ready to go. Okay, so you might go to Battlehardened Perth. Yeah, the world premiere is going to be sick. Maybe I make it happen. I'll be at Houston. Okay, Houston will be up on the list. Humors, Battle Hardens are so fun to go. Yeah, I went to. Oh yeah, because you're new. Gallows, Battle Hardens are a great time. If you're new, Battle Hardens are great. I highly recommend though callings, those bigger events. Like I don't know, I've gone to a few callings and everyone's still lovely. Like everyone's just phenomenally great. Like it's definitely more serious, and like you need to know your rules, know your triggers and stuff, and just be respectful as well as like timing and all that stuff. But like I've never had issue, and everyone's been like lovely to play against. So. Yeah, Gallus, if you ever want to play offline sometime, feel free to hop into the Discord and just like ping me and be like, "Yo, bro, games." Because I'm gonna be, I said, out of town for a couple of weeks, so I won't be able to stream till end of July again. But I'll have a laptop on me. So I went to Battlehard in Houston a couple of weeks ago. How was that? You know who was there? Um, I'm blanking on his name. The person who has the singles that they sell. Hammurabi. Hammurabi. I was thinking of buying some cards from them. I got high rolled out by a KO that two Blood Rush turns and two Terror Limp. Oh my God, death to monkeys. I'm sorry. That is death to Fang. I imagine you brought Fang. Um, Dyadic. Yeah, Dyadic is not feeling it. I might think about bringing Carry on Husk back. These are all the cards these all kind of rotate in and out. Like if D reacts to crazy, this comes back. If Marlin gets crazy, this comes in. This I don't know if I haven't really tried it, but I don't think I need this. Yeah. I think we might cut Dyadic or we might keep cut Reaping, but those are the only two that are feeling meh right now. Yeah, I bought a bunch from him. Okay, so you're the reason that Hammurabi was out of stock. Thanks, bro. I'm kidding. I audible to Dory at the last minute because there's so many gravies. Okay, cool. I want a second deck, and I still like real quick. What are my decks right now? Yeah, I don't have anything. I tried puffing for a second. Let me see if there's anything. I always like to do cheesy stuff, right? So I was thinking of making High Striker, making a ton of copper, and just galvanizing everything to get 4 block from all my cards. Um, that was stupid, and I don't even think I even tried it. And then the other Mimi thing was this is like I think a more common thing of just boost on Teklo, and then put these instants inside, and then eventually get value from tanks. But that also was terrible. So I am waiting, and then none of the new heroes seem to be speaking to me. Oh no, I loved it. Wait, listen, this may be controversial opinion, but if someone high rolls, you have to enjoy it as well, even if it's happening to you. No, 100%, I'm with that. I don't, I am with you on that, Saint Havoc. When someone high rolls me, I'm just like, it's like the slow motion, like you're just getting shot. You're like, kill me. Oh no, I loved it. Yeah, I talked to the guy for like 20 minutes just randomly about boot shit after that. Then he blew me the fuck up. Okay, I am getting tired. I'm gonna be the responsible adult here for all you, and I'm gonna stop streaming so that all you lovely people who are Central, East Coast, GMT, wherever in the world you are, go sleep, go rest. I hope you have an amazing couple weeks. I'll be kind of MIA from streaming, but I will be back end of July, and then I'm going to be gone again for wedding stuff. And so I think in like 2 or 3 streams, I'm going to be a married man. So, but that means I can stream more. So, so, so I don't know how that equation works out, but yeah. Um, thanks for all for hanging out. Saint Havoc, I can't wait to see your Gravy Bones lore video. And Gallows, welcome to the game. Thank you, Death to Monkeys, for the sub. Thank you all for hanging out. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, and as always, thank you for hopping in to the Iron Maiden. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.